using the mTap smart city solution, you just need to have access to the platform and using one tap to control it. So that's the source of our name, mTap.
Hello everyone, my name is Agata Wendowska and here we are in Startup Stories where we talk about startups and what makes them work. Today my guest is Błażej Zieliński, co-founder of mTap Startup, which create a technology supporting light controlling system. So how are you, Błażej?
I'm fine and I'm really happy to be here. So hello everyone.
Thank you for being here. It's an honor to have you as a guest. And I think that we can start with the first question. What mTap Startup do?
Oh, it's really simple. We provide a system for managing lighting using artificial intelligence.
Okay, so how does the management of lighting work? What do you need to control the lamps and how you use IA to your technology?
Okay, so to control lamps, you need two things. The first is hardware, represented by an LED light controller. The controllers communicate with software platform that send commands to them. And the second part of the system is the software platform. Commands are defined by lighting scenarios, which determine what lights to turn on and off. With LED technology, you can also control the intensity of the light. Previously, the light manager had to predefine these scenarios, but the mTap solution can generate lighting scenarios using artificial intelligence, resulting in an optimal lighting plan without the need for manual management. And that's the deal.
Okay, so why did you create a lighting startup? Why such an industry?
You know, we are a group of engineers. Our primary business, which is still ongoing, is TechOcean, a hardware house. We provide their engineering services focused on IoT, AI, PCB design, and mechatronics systems. We thrive on tackling technical challenges, and mTap is a natural outcome of our approach. We recognized a great and scalable opportunity in the field of smart cities and energy management. So it aligns with our experience in both business and technology.
So for the listeners, your solution is only for cities and large sets of lights, or it also available for home and flats?
You know, we are focusing now on the cities and in more general in outdoor lighting systems. So of course we are able to control some industrial lighting systems inside of the buildings, but our core part of the business is managing light in the cities and through roads also. And we also have an installation in mine, in example. So, but it's still outdoor lighting systems.
So how it works? You have a lamp controller, yes, that have to work somehow, and how they provide that you can control the lighting.
You know, as I mentioned, if you have a LED light, you're able to control the intensity of the light, the intensity of power, lighting power, which you are providing to some kind of area. So the key feature is that the controller has to communicate with some central part of the system. And we call it the software platform. And our software platform provides smart suggestions systems. And smart suggestion is a lighting scenario generated by artificial intelligence, and the only rule of the human in this whole process is to accept this lighting scenario generated by AI because of law of regulation, let's say. Because now it's not possible to run whole cities, whole road, whole motorway systems without human supervision.
Okay, and thanks to your app, it will be possible to control the lighting on the bigger area, or you can like do it not from home, but I suppose from office?
Yeah, exactly. And that's the another key feature of our product, that it's very effortless and convenient for lighting manager, because maybe our spectators do not know that every city has some kind of person which is a light manager. And now it's in fact really tough. It's really tough position because the lack of time of these guys. But using the mTap smart city solution, you just need to have access to the platform and using one tap to control it. So that's the source of our name mTap, because you need only one tap to save to make energy savings.
Okay, and if your technology will have some limitation of the number of the lightning that can be turned off or turned on by the switch, or?
Not really. To be honest, we do not have any significant limitation according to our experiences with the market. So there is no limit of the number of the lights. Of course, if we have to control, let's say, 10 millions of lamps, maybe it will show something difficult for our system, but now there is no limit.
Okay, so you also mentioned that beside the turning on and turning off the lights, it will be possible to changing the light and changing the way that they light. So is used and possible for the single man to take care of that lightning, like problems in cities, or the lightning person don't have time for that?
In really theoretical way, it's possible for one human to control to achieve goal which you are describing now, but in real life it's not possible. Of course, nowadays lighting systems have some, let's say, astronomical time management. So you could follow the light intensity through whole seasons in the year. But in fact, it just turn on and turn off scenario. So now, in example, when you are walking through the Warsaw at, let's say, 9 p.m., you could see when the lights are just turning on, and that's all. And it's really waste of the energy because the lights could be starting to gain the light with some smaller amount, with small intensity, and let's say increasingly, and they could be increased step by step to the deep night when you don't have any another sources of the lights. So that's work like I described now.
Okay, so your technology, your app, your startup not only help people who are doing this job to like improve their work and make it easier, but also take care of ecology and environment and energy. So how much energy we can save by using mTap and changing the light and adjusting them to the daylight, to the sun, to the light,
You
sunlight?
know, in some cases, it's even more than 70%. But in general case, we know that it's about 25%. So it's a lot less, and I mean 25% if you have a LED lights. Because if you change the technology from sodium to LED lights and also using our mTap solution, you probably could save more than 90% of energy for lights. And the key thing is that more than 60% of energy cost in the cities, it's cost of energy spending on the lights. I mean electrical energy. So it's the biggest piece of the cake, in fact.
Okay, so it can reduce cost and the energy so much. So is your technology also will be affect ecology and the eco life of the animals, birds, for example, who living in the city?
Yeah, and that's the good point because uh, we should say that of course we contribute to energy saving and reduction of light pollution, and it's a win-win scenario because when you're saving energy, it also means saving money. And the relation between energy conservation and cost reduction is evident and straightforward. Okay, so it's obvious. But additionally, light pollution has a significant negative impact on our sleep cycles, and which are closely tied to our health. We know that. And furthermore, light pollution affects on animal behavior. So if we reduce the light consumption, let's say, we also reduce not only the energy cost, but also light pollution. We reduce the CO2 emission and so on.
Okay, so that's great and that's really complex and environment friendly. So beside that, beside ecology, beside energy saving, what are the other advantages of using mTap startup?
You know, I think that's all. And in fact, it's a huge impact to our environment, for our customers, because you save money, you save the energy consumption, you reduce CO2 emission, light pollution, as I mentioned, and also you have to gain less effort to manage the lighting
Uh,
in your area. Yeah.
did you meet with this attitude and with this solution in the internet or in the other country, or you are the first startup, you are the first company in that sector who invites something
You
like that?
know, there are three generations of light management systems, and our competitors providing the second generation of light management solutions. So they are able to control remotely the lights, each lamp on the street, in the cities, and so on. Our solution is a third generation of light management system, which means we are add to managing platform the artificial intelligence engine. So the deal breaker is that we are able to generate optimal light usage scenario using artificial intelligence And in fact, it's not possible for even a team of humans, a team of human brains to do that, because you have to analyze a lot of data, a lot of data about the weather, a lot of data about the traffic intensity of traffic jams, and so on. And each day in cities, in the city, in each day on the road is really different. So our system is able to calculate it, and even if it needs in real time. Of course, you need to provide the data for that. But the key factor of our system is that we are able to use artificial intelligence to propose the not optimal, because I'm engineer, so I need to say each solution of proposed by artificial intelligence is suboptimal. But suboptimal means that maybe it's 1% worse than optimal one. So that's how it works.
Okay, I see. And your startup use artificial intelligence. So if the development of AI in the last few 3 years, it helps you to develop your startup and see maybe some gaps and some gaps in your idea, or your IA technology is so advanced that this whole development and the whole popularity of that solution in the last year doesn't include your startup?
Artificial intelligence in technological solution, in industrial solutions, it's some kind of mindset. So for us, the most important thing is that we have the mindset which provides the right way of using artificial intelligence in our solutions. So we do not make some over engineering, overthinking, over scientific things in our product. And artificial intelligence, it's only the part of it, because also we have the own design of LED light controller, which provides the low energy consumption, which provides the right quality of communication, and of course we are able to deliver it cheaper than our competitors. So the AI is just only a part of our system. It's really important. It's, as I mentioned, some kind of deal breaker. But in fact, if you want to be a good, good player on the market, you need to have ability to deliver some good solution. And mTap is just a good solution, not only on the technical side but also on the business side. So we are providing a good quality, good prices, and we are really elastic in the way of introducing our solution to our customers, because they are really different. It's absolutely non-fitable, let's say, when you compare some authority responsible for big speedway or motorway, to compare with some small municipality. Yeah, so there are completely different mindsets, and we can deal with it.
Okay, so how long does your startup work?
We are developing our startup for 2.5 years. So yeah, we are maybe not very young, but we are quite young, and still working on our scale, and still introducing some new ideas to our business.
Okay, and what does the journey from coming up with the idea to that specific moment are you right now when you when your startup start functional look like? So what is the journey? What is the process?
You know, to be honest, it's a evolutionary, non-revolutionary process. The most is important aspects of our business are the ongoing implementations and each funding achieved. So I cannot pinpoint any specific standout moments in the timeline of mTap, except perhaps the decision to launch this business. So that's the only our big bang of running mTap.
Okay, and what are the plans for the future? For example, for the next few 2-3 years, what are your
You
plans?
know, our picture, big plan is scaling, just scaling. Of course, we have few ideas for develop our technology to introduce our solution to another fields, but scaling, a small word, but outstanding challenge, let's say, especially for hardware products like mTap lighting controllers. I mean that scaling hardware requires significant resources, which set it apart from software. Yeah, that's the key difference between hardware and software. However, this is not really a disadvantage, as it creates barriers for competitors and can result in higher profit margin our scaling process. So we want to be bigger company. We want to create our ecosystem of smart city solution and industrial solution, and also in the manner of scaling. That's all.
Do you think about scaling up and development in only in Poland, or you also want to launch your product in
Yeah,
foreign
we are
countries?
launch our product in different countries. We have a few contacts in Arabic Gulf. We also talking with partners in Egypt, in Saudi Arabia. Now we are preparing to the fair in Germany. So we are want to go outside of Poland, and we know that's the only way to scale in the way that will be satisfaction will be for us. Yeah.
Okay, so finger crossed that everything goes well and you scale up on the much scale that you can develop your startup in other country. And I saw on your website that your startup was in incubator in the Science and Technology Park in Ełk. So why did you decide on this solution? Why did you decide to choose help of incubator?
We choose this solution because it's presented as a significant opportunity to take the next important step in developing our business. It's allow us to gain new experiences and receive support. And during the incubation process, we also found our investor and had the opportunity to write a proposal for funding. The proposal was finally successful, and we secured an additional 200,000 euros of funding. And additionally, we received approximately 150,000 euro in funding for our investor, the Brave VC. And those two achievements were kind of moonshot. Yeah. So we are very active. Maybe I should say we are very aggressive in looking for opportunities in some acceleration programs, in new tenders, and also in incubation programs like this one proposed by Science and Technology Park in Euk.
And you ended your incubation process right now, or you are still in incubation?
I don't know how I should answer on this question in formal way, but let's say we are finished this process. But of course, we are still in contact with Science and Technology Park in Euk. But for us, the process is the main part of the process was finished, and now we're looking for the new foundings, new investments, and so on.
Okay, and after your experience with incubator, did you recommend this process and taking part of incubation or acceleration to other startups?
I highly recommend seeking new insights and ideas for your business. In general, incubation is a positive process, but it's only one of many events. It is not sufficient to truly accelerate your business to a level that guarantees success. And to be honest, there are no guarantees in business. To be more precise, I should say there is a high probability of success. And if you want to increase this probability, it's a good idea to take a part in incubation process if you starting your startup.
Okay, so incubation is one way of developing a startup and make that all work. And what are the biggest challenges of being co-founder of startup as mTap?
Uh, our experience, I mean our because I'm co-leading mTap with Victor. Victor is CEO, I'm a member of the board. And our experience has shown that as a leader, you are likely the one who believes the most in your startup and is willing to make the greatest sacrifice. So consequently, there are moments when you may feel alone, which is the biggest challenge for a leader. The leader stands at the forefront of the organization. So if you stand on the forefront, you are alone, in fact. This highlights the importance of finding a truly excellent team of founders. And the word excellent team really fits to this situation. You do not need only the good team, you need the excellent team of the founders. And sometimes Victor and I say that we run our business using two Spartan kings rule, where one of us is focused on the war while the other manages non-war related things. So we are, I think, we are fit each other pretty good because we are able to manage different situations. We are the different types of personalities, and we have another superpowers in business. And if you looking for a team of founders, you're looking for a team of people which everyone has some superpower. And at the end, you need some, let's say, Avengers team to run your startup. And there is none other way. If you don't have a good founder, probably during the making a scale of your business, you will defeated by many problems, by different scenarios, unexpected situation, and so on.
So staying in this topic, what is your management style?
It's quite simple. We adopt an agile approach in running our projects. It's only way, especially when you are dealing with new technologies like IoT, like AI, and so on. and the need to respond in real time to market demands. Because when you are focused on new rising market, the market will be changed in that process. So probably your business, your technology, your value proposition also should be changed if you want to fit to the market.
Okay, so great. I think that it can also be advice for the people who are listening us. And what is your business model?
Our products are sold using the B2B2G model. So we typically do not act as a general contractor. The advantage is that our product, particularly the lighting management system like mTap, is often a key factor in tender process. Without such a system, it would be difficult to win tenders. And our customers pay upfront for the light controllers, while access to the software platform is offered as a software as a service model. But in most cases, because of tender regulations, in the most cases, access to the platform is also paid upfront, typically for a period of 5 years.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your answer. And I think that I have the last question for you. All our guests get this question to give some answer to our listeners. So, what is your advice for people who are listening to us and want to start their own business or their own startup? What is your advice for them?
I could try to give you an essence, but define your success criteria and definition of done. That's the first thing. Create a plan to achieve those goals and delightfully follow it. Measure and validate your progress or regress. You know, that's the business. Optimize your approach and be open to trying new things. If the plan is not working, be prepared to make changes. Similarly, adjust your success criteria if necessary. Yeah? And follow this process until you achieve success. And I want to add one crucial rule that take risk within your capacity to bear losses, but not beyond. And many people make that mistake that they want to sacrifice much more they can just lift, and that's the very big mistake. And finally, I would like to emphasize that the one of the most exciting and fulfilling experience is creating and introducing new things, new ideas. Maybe it's quite romantic, but I think like that. Starting a startup is one avenue among many to pursue the passion. Yeah, if you feel the desire to do something and create something new, go ahead and follow this path. And however, it's important to note that starting a new business, it's not the only way to accomplish this thing. So business is not only way to gain to your environment some kind of value. Yeah, it's only the tool.
Thank you very much for a great advice for the all people who are listening to us. Thank you for being here. Finger crossed that your startup develop, that you have more superpower and more a great team in Avengers. So thank you very much, Błażej Zieliński, co-founder of mTap Startup. And this is the last chance for you. If you want to add anything, is the right time.
You know, I want to add that have a good day and feel free, think free, and just follow your heart in business. but please remember that the business is running by numbers, so pay attention about the numbers.
Thank you one more time for being here, for being our guest. One more time, Błażej Żyliński, co-founder of mTap Startup. Thank you.
Thank you.